Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing fabulous. In my last video, I talked to you guys about some things that are going to be happening in 2018, and one of the things is going to be me doing more book reviews. On my vlog channel, my second channel, Michelle LaBelle, I do book reviews once per month. So today I just wanted to come and share with you guys the books that I'm going to be reading this year. So if any of you guys want to read them as well, you can, and it'll make more sense. Or, you know, it could just give you more ideas for books that you may want to check out in the future. So I have some books that I started reading, but then I dropped it for whatever reason, maybe years ago. So I'm going to reread those books. And then I have some that I've already just kind of purchased. And then I have some that I haven't purchased yet, but I know I'm going to read this year. And I leave about 2 spaces towards the end of the year for books that I may end up wanting to read along the way that I didn't think about yet. Now you're going to notice that most of the books are going to be self-help. I have different kind of life themes that I'm trying to figure out, get help with, work with, and just strengthen. So some of those issues are like me being a little bit too nice. So I'm working on assertiveness, boundaries, and just also getting closer to God. So you'll notice a pattern or a theme with some of my books because they're self-help directed to the areas that I'm concerned about right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first book I'm reading is called No More Mr. Nice Guy. Now this one I've already started reading. It says it's a proven plan for getting what you want in love, sex, and life by Dr. Robert A. Glover. So this one is actually a book written for men, and it's teaching them about being too nice and what a nice guy is and why people end up being nice. And even though it's for men, I really don't care. The content so far has been applicable to my life. So this is for January. This book I picked up a long time ago. It's called Boundaries in Dating: How Healthy Choices Grow Healthy Relationships, and it's by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. Now they have a number of books in this Boundaries collection, and I bought the first one a long time ago for my mom, and it was Boundaries. I think it was the original Boundaries, and she loved it. That book, she said, was life-changing for her, and it really was. I noticed so many different things that she altered in her life after reading the book. And I purchased this one. I never read it. I always pick it up and put it down. So this book is just teaching you how to create boundaries in your dating life. What's appropriate, what's not appropriate. Really focusing on your behaviors and what you can control. It's targeted for people who are single and not married yet. This next book is called Keep It Shut: What to Say, How to Say It, and When to Say Nothing at All by Karen Amen. And I love the cover. I think it's a really cute little book. I picked it up. This book is just teaching you how to watch your mouth. When to say things, when to not say things. It says the difference between gossip and properly processing with a trusted friend, how to pause before you pounce, attacking the problem but not the person, how to avoid saying something permanently painful just because you are temporarily ticked off. So I think that this book is going to be excellent for me. I believe she's also a Christian. Yes, she is. So it does tie in directly with the Bible, their scriptures, and so I need this book. I'm excited about reading this one. The name of the book is Buck, and the author is M.K. Asante, and it is a memoir. It was given to me by the author a couple years ago. I started reading it, you know, it was kind of like an on and off thing. I didn't get to kind of really fully take it in. So I'm rereading this book, and it's called Buck. And interestingly enough, this book was just banned from the schools out in Philly, and that's crazy to me, but we'll talk about that when I actually do the book review. And this book is about a young man in Philadelphia growing up, and it just talks about his life through the educational system. It talks about his mother who had mental illness, and his brother who was in and out of prison. And so just a lot of really important life challenges that a young black man went through. And you know, he is a super successful person now. He's a professor, he's an artist, he's a rapper, he's a film producer. So, I mean, he's young. So I'm really excited to read the book and share his life story with you guys. Now, the other books I don't have physically with me, but I'm gonna go ahead and share them with you guys. This one is called The Power of a Positive No: Save the Deal, Save the Relationship, and Still Say No. And the author is William Ury. It says that the book gives you a simple 3-step method for saying a positive no. It shows you how to assert and defend your key interest, how to make your no firm and strong, how to resist the other side's aggression and manipulation, and how to do all of this while still getting to yes. In the end, the positive no will help you not just to get any yes, but the right yes, the one that truly serves your interests. So that's something that I'm sure all of us want to learn how to do, especially me. You know, that's a struggle for me, learning how to give a firm. The next book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Only Book You Need to Lead You to Success by Dale Carnegie. This is one of those books that was recommended to me by like everyone. It's one of those kind of universal books that everyone knows about. It's helped a lot of people. It has things in there like how to make people like you, how to get along with people, and then it also gives you ways to help change other people without resentment. That part should be interesting on how you're going to change other people. But I've had so many people recommend this book to me, and that's the reason why I'm reading it. I'm not sure if it's something I would normally gravitate towards, but it's always interesting to see what's kind of being fed out there anyway. And Dale Carnegie is a highly respected author, and he sold millions and millions of copies. I've read his other books when I was younger, and they have been instrumental in my life. So I respect him as an author, and I'm really excited to see what this book is about. And then I'll be reading You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And this is written by Jen Sincero. It says that the book is going to help you to be able to identify and change any self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors, and it helps you to create the life that you love. I initially came across this book when I was looking for books on positivity. So I think it's really similar because it's teaching you how to change your thinking, how to get yourself to not focus on the negative and just retrain your brain on focusing on what you can change, what you are in control of. And that's so important. And even it doesn't matter to me like how many books I read and how many seminars I watch. That is something that I constantly need to practice doing because it makes all of the difference in my life. My life is exponentially better when I have these thoughts in mind. So I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I plan on reading is called Love Your Life, Not Theirs: 7 Money Habits for Living the Life That You Want. And it's by Rachel Cruz. I believe Rachel Cruz is a daughter of Dave Ramsey, but I'm not 100% sure. Dave Ramsey is like the huge guru on learning how to budget your money and save your money, and this is one of the biggest themes of this year for me. So I'm already doing Dave Ramsey's class, and I think that this book is going to be excellent as a tool, because my biggest problem when it comes to spending and saving is not the budgeting. It's the telling myself, I don't need this. You don't need it. It's okay. You know, that part is difficult. I think this book is really going to tackle the mental piece of it all. So I'm really excited to read this book. I actually purchased it for my mom for Christmas. I think this is going to be a really important book for my life. And the last book that I'm thinking of reading is called Crash the Chatterbox by Steve Furtick. And Steve Furtick is a pastor. He's one of my favorite pastors. I love his podcast. He's young, he's energetic. I'll link one of my favorite sermons of his, and I'll let you guys go ahead and watch it because he's dynamic, and I feel like he really touches young people. So this book is really just about hearing God's voice above all else and crashing the chatter, all of the stuff that you tell yourself, the stuff the devil tells you to try to bring you down, and just learning how to hear when God is talking to you through all the noise. So I am really excited to read this book. I'm such a fan, and I bought this book actually for my sister for Christmas, so I want to see how she likes it. But regardless, I definitely am going to read this book. And that's about it, my loves. These are the books that I'm planning on reading in 2018. Like I said, I'll be doing the book reviews on my other channel, so if you're not subscribed to that channel, I would suggest that you do that. If you guys want to purchase the books and read with me, or you know, just wait and see how I like it, feel free to do that. And if you've read anything that I've just mentioned, let me know what your thoughts were, if you liked it or if you didn't like it. And of course, if you have any recommendations for me on some books that you think would fit into kind of the things that I'm already looking at, or something that you just think I'm gonna like, you know, just knowing my personality and all of that, please recommend it to me. I'd be very grateful. I thank you guys so much for watching this video and just being so supportive. Be sure to subscribe on your way out if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Big kisses to you all. Mwah! Peace, love, and light.